Okay, so this is how the gold trade went. So earlier on, I analyzed that I wanted to take a buy. Yes, I did take a buy, but what happened? I closed early. So the reason I closed early, I was kind of like afraid. Right. So sometimes I get afraid. Oh, and this one, I was afraid of being wrong. So that what happened, right? So the reason I was afraid of being wrong, these rejections, these two rejections. So not sure if they're visible, but here these rejections, I was afraid that price might turn and go back a little because my stop loss was around here. So I was like, what if price goes against me? And then another thing, I have this mentality of saying that if price around 5, price usually holds, it stops moving and go the other direction. So that's what I had when I was trading. So I closed. Right, I was looking for a buy and then I did buy and then I closed. So let me just check the history on where I entered the trade. So history back, yeah, I entered there and then I closed there. I closed daily. I really closed daily. So look at this. It's not that early, but it is early. I opened the trade here. Suppose this it confirmed. The reason I entered was because price broke above this and then these two green lines above and then price mitigated to the green line and then okay the entry is there, then price continued higher. So the actual entry I was supposed to enter at this first mitigation, but then it was not in the market at the first mitigation and then price happened to be above again and then I entered right there. So but the original move was supposed to enter at this point right here. So I was busy with some things which is I could not see the price. So yeah, that's what actually happened. So let's go to trading view and check what I messed up. So I wanted to buy here. So first thing first, okay, these vertical lines as a horizontal or vertical doesn't matter as long as I understand it. Okay, so first thing first, price mitigated at the key level, the green bar that I was looking at, and then price was not interesting enough for me to enter. And then I was like, no, I'm not actually going to enter this key level. So this key level does not actually like triggers me, right? So and then the next one, and I was like, okay, so price is bullish, but then look at the candle. So buyers went in, active buyers were good, but then the candle itself, the behavior of the candle, it is compressed, not attractive enough for me to enter. And then the third one, the candle. So how was it? So sellers pushed in, sellers were in the market, they pushed in, and then they got absorbed. So that's the first interest. The sellers got absorbed. They entered the market, and then they got absorbed. They pushed price. So I think the first entry was supposed to be around these areas, but I entered on the this green bar. What I actually waited for was to price to actually create something green to show me that price buyers are starting to enter. So that was my confirmation. Okay, so let's go in lower to check in. So to check in with this, the entry was here. So I will go back to, okay, so what's this? To the M5 to check it. So but then the actual entry was right there. So this is where I was supposed to enter. As soon as it closes, the reason it is because sellers stepped in and then they got absorbed. Why I need to see absorption or exhaustion, meaning that they're getting like exhausted, so the momentum is dying. So and then after that trigger, and then we get another trigger right here. So that was our first entry right there, and then the mitigation they come back, which is a good thing. But the thing that I was not going to like about this one is how the stop loss was going to be. Like, look, the stop loss was going to be big, and then the TP, not bad at all, not bad. So I can go with 1:2, which is can be 40, which is yeah, a good one. It's not bad at all. So okay, that's how price went. I entered, so I'm not happy about this one because I exited early. So yeah, this is marginal. I need to rewatch the video and like check my mistakes. The first mistake was okay, I think I need to fix the way I think. I was like, okay, what if price halts? What if price stops and turns against me? I need to actually like accept the stop loss. If I actually accept the stop loss, and then I'll be good. I can be good. So let's go to this 4%. how we're managing our account. Okay. Um. So I just need about like $120 to pass the first stage. That's what I need. So without risk and without taking risk, I cannot go anywhere. So I just need to tell myself that I can actually do this, and I just need 120. It's not about the 120; it's about taking those A plus setups and showing up. It's about showing up, being disciplined, and controlling my emotions. Right, I need to pay attention to them. Okay, notice them. Okay, the emotion comes in, and I need to like stay grounded.